What if I told you the food you're feeding your dog every single day could be slowly damaging their health, shortening their life, and you'd never even know it until it's too late? Picture this. You pour a scoop of kibble into your dog's bowl. They wag their tail, gobble it down, and you feel good you're taking care of them. But what if that very act of love was unintentionally harming them? The truth is, many commercial pet foods are packed with ingredients that are, to put it bluntly, garbage. Not just low quality, but potentially dangerous. And it's not always the cheap brands. Expensive, well-marketed foods can be just as guilty. So how did we get here? How did the multi-billion-dollar pet food industry convince us that processed pellets and mystery meat are what our carnivorous companions truly need? To understand that, we need to look at what's really inside the bag. Let's start with the protein. The front of the bag might proudly say made with real chicken, but turn it over and read the ingredients. You'll often find chicken byproduct meal or meat meal. Now, meal isn't inherently bad, it's concentrated protein. The problem is the source. Byproducts can include things like beaks, feet, feathers, and intestines. Not exactly the lean, muscle meat your dog's body is designed to thrive on. It's the leftover parts that aren't fit for human consumption, ground up and processed beyond recognition. But it gets worse. To make these dry kibbles hold their shape, manufacturers need a lot of carbohydrates, usually cheap fillers like corn, wheat, and soy. Dogs have no nutritional requirement for corn. In fact, their digestive systems aren't great at breaking it down. These fillers can lead to weight gain, blood sugar spikes, and allergies. They're empty calories that displace the real nutrition your dog needs. Then there are the preservatives. To give pet food a shelf life of over a year, companies use synthetic preservatives like BHA, BHT, and ethoxyquin. Studies have linked these chemicals to cancer and liver problems in lab animals. They're in there to protect the food, not your pet. And what about flavor? A dog would naturally turn its nose up at a bowl of processed corn and feather meal. So to make it irresistible, they spray the kibble with Digest, a liquefied mixture made from hydrolyzed animal parts, often including animals that are deemed 4D, dead, dying, diseased, or disabled before slaughter. This animal digest is what gives the food its strong, meaty smell. It's a flavor enhancer designed to trick your dog's senses into eating something they otherwise wouldn't. So you have a product built on low-quality protein, unhealthy carbs, questionable preservatives, and artificial flavoring. It's a recipe for disaster wearing the mask of a complete and balanced meal. This constant intake of low-grade ingredients puts a tremendous strain on your dog's body. Their pancreas has to work overtime to process the carbs. Their kidneys and liver are tasked with filtering out the chemical preservatives and the toxins from low-quality protein sources. Over time, this internal stress manifests externally. You might see it as a dull coat, itchy skin, chronic ear infections, or bad breath that isn't just from last night's dinner. These are often signs of food sensitivities or the body struggling to cope with the daily onslaught of ingredients it wasn't meant to digest. The most heartbreaking consequence is the slow, silent damage you can't see, the inflammation that creeps into their joints, the strain on their vital organs, the increased risk of diseases that can cut their lives short. So, what's the way out? How do you stop feeding garbage and start providing real nourishment? The first and most powerful step is to become a label detective. Ignore the marketing on the front of the bag. Go straight to the ingredients list. The first ingredient should be a named whole meat source like deboned chicken or lamb. Not chicken byproduct meal, not meat and bone meal, but a real, recognizable protein. Be wary of foods that list a grain as the first ingredient. Look for whole foods further down the list, like sweet potatoes, peas, or blueberries, instead of a long list of unpronounceable chemicals. Consider the moisture content. Dogs are designed to get a lot of their hydration from their food. Dry kibble is only about 10% moisture, while their ancestral diet was closer to 70%. This is why incorporating wet food, gently cooked food, or even a balanced raw diet can be a game changer for their hydration and overall organ health. You don't have to break the bank. Sometimes, a mid-priced food with excellent ingredients is far better than an expensive one filled with fillers and byproducts. It's about the quality of the calories, not the quantity or the price tag. The goal isn't to scare you, but to empower you. You are your dog's advocate. They can't read the label. They can't choose what goes in their bowl. That responsibility and that power is yours. By making a simple switch, you can transform their health from the inside out. You'll likely see a shinier coat within weeks, more energy on walks, better digestion, and a happier, more vibrant companion. You are not just feeding your dog, you are building their future, one meal at a time. What was the most shocking ingredient you found when you checked your dog's food bag? Share your discoveries in the comments below. Your experience could help another pet owner make a healthier choice for their best friend.